guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are putting together a video of all of our favorites. First, to start out as doing like a favorite Costco, and then some of the people I talked to that I wanted to be part of this collab do not have a Costco near them, or they don't have a Costco membership, but they do shop at Sam's Club. And so we thought, you know what, let's just do it as a club store collab. So in these videos, we are going to be showing you our favorite things from our local club stores. I don't know if anybody's gonna be doing both Sam's Club and Costco, or just, you know, just one or the other, but make sure you check out all their channels down below in the description box. I will be doing Costco. I go there a few times a month, and there are some things that I have to get every single time I go, and I did go today, so I'm going to show you the things I picked up today, but I'm also going to show you the things that I make sure I get on a regular basis. On the screen I will have the price of the item, and like in particular things where there's like more than one thing in the package, I will put on the screen also how many is in the package. One thing to think about when you're going to these club stores is to think about the per ounce price if you're looking at like laundry soap or, you know, things like that, that is in ounces, or like in the case of paper products, like how many you get in the actual roll. You want to look at those things because sometimes the club stores may not be the best price, but sometimes they are. So these are the things that I have found in my area that are the best price. So I'm going to show you some non-food. I'm also going to show you my favorite foods as well. So let's get into the video. So paper towels are definitely one thing that I get as far as a non-food item. Probably, I think these usually last us about 6 to 8 weeks or so. You gotta remember, we are a family of 2 adults and 2 kids, but they're adult kids, so we don't have little ones. So anyway, these last us quite a while, but again, I'll have on the screen here how much the package is and how many you get in here. But this is one of those situations where you want to look on here and see what you get. So this has 162 ply sheets. I like it because these are the whole or half sheets, which is one of my favorite things to look for with paper towels. And then the other item I get, of course, is toilet tissue. This, usually you can get this on sale, but I am pretty much on a rotation of about every 8 weeks or so getting these. Again, like I said, it's just, you know, we don't go through a whole lot. I'm the only girl here in the house, so I think that contributes to it as well. But there's 6 rolls in each of these packages, and then I can't remember how many's in the whole entire package, but I'll have that here on the screen. These are 2 ply, there's 425 sheets per roll. I like this a lot. It's really comparable to the name brands, and I've never had an issue with these. I believe these are like $15.99, but it's definitely a good deal for us. And I also like to get the kitchen bags from the, like the trash bags from there. Sometimes I will get the name brand if it's on sale, but actually these ones I like better. The last time we got the, I think they're the Glad brand that they have there that is on sale quite often. And the tops of them where the ties are, it tends to rip, but these ones don't. I really like the Kirkland brand ones. And you get 13, they're 13-gallon bags. You get 200 bags. So I mean, that really tells you how long these last. I mean, really, I have to buy these maybe twice a year. So I think it's like every 6 months I have to buy a box of these. So yeah, they last a long time, and they're really good bags. And they're definitely the flex, you know, you can put a lot in there as well. And the only other non-food items I do get the laundry soap occasionally. Just depends on what kind of a deal is going on. That's definitely one you want to look at for the ounce per ounce price. But I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard that the Kirkland brand of laundry soap is actually Tide, but it's just labeled with the Kirkland brand. Again, I don't know if that's true or not, but it works really well. I usually buy the Free and Clear. I have some, but it's like being used, and I'm afraid if I bring it out here, it might leak all over. So, but I've tried to put a picture up here of the kind that I get. The other thing that I get are their vitamins and medicines. So the 2 main like medicines I get are for my husband, and he has to take 2 Zyrtecs a day, but I get the Allertech. Actually, I have some of that. Let me grab that. So this is the Allertech, and you get 365 tablets. So really, if you were a person that really only needed to take this once a day, it would last you an entire year for one of these. But since you get 365 tablets, he takes 2 a day. He has super bad allergies. Then these, I just buy these twice a year, and I believe they're only like $11.99 or $12.99, and they work just as good as Zyrtec. He's been taking Zyrtec for years. He was even taking it before it was over the counter. So this stuff works for him, and he always has had to take 2. That's just always been his dosage from his doctor. But yeah, these are definitely really good price, and definitely comparable to the name brand. The other medication that I buy is this right here, which is like Prilosec. He has acid reflux, and so he has to take one of these every single day. And these are such a good price. I just bought these today. I want to say maybe $15.99. I'm not sure. I will have the price here on the screen. He takes one of these a day, so there's 42 tablets, so you can tell us some 42 days for these. I just really, really like these. They're just they're a lot cheaper than in the store. I believe whenever I buy these, like at Walmart is the other cheapest place to buy even their brand, is like $12.99 for a 14-week, for 14 tablets. So definitely this is the best price for that. Another thing definitely to look at when you're there, not only like the electronics, I bought my iPad from there and it was definitely a fantastic deal, but also their section with their housewares. I have bought some things there that have lasted for so long and I really, really enjoy them. So I get a lot of questions on these when I do my meal prep videos. I've had these, you can kind of tell from the lid, they're really scratched up. So I've had these for a couple of years now, maybe even 3 years now. And I have every single one that came in the package. So I believe these, I think it came with 4 or 5 of these and then with the lids. And I have no idea how much they were. I don't even know if I can find that. I will see if Costco still sells them even online. But these are from Pyrex and they're super good. And like I said, nothing's ever broke. The lids are perfectly good. So definitely look for these kind of things there. And the other one that I get a lot of questions about during meal prep are these snapware ones. I've had these ones less than those other ones. I think I've only had these ones for maybe 2 years, but they still are just as secure, just as snappy as they were before. None of the lids have ever broken. They still don't leak even after all this time. I do see these ones there. These are the glass ones. They do have the plastic ones there quite often, but the glass ones do show up once in a while, and I believe I spent like $24.99 on these. This came with though like 2 or 3 this size, the 2 big square ones, 1 big huge square one, 2 little square ones, and like 2 small ones with the snap lids. And I love these because they do not leak. So definitely check out the houseware section of Costco. And more recently, you guys saw that I picked these up, and I absolutely love these. Everybody said I would love them. A lot of you picked them up. A lot of people mentioned that they had trouble with sticking in the beginning. The only thing I ever have trouble with sticking with these are eggs. So I do use a little bit of avocado oil, because one thing that everybody cautioned me about who had these said do not use cooking spray on them because it will ruin them. So I have not used any cooking spray on them. I just use a little bit of avocado oil and just kind of rub it on there and just count the points for it. That's just what you do. So these are from Graham, I think I said. Oh, Gotham Pro. I think they still have these. These were $39.99, but I feel like they were just way worth it. The only thing I wish they would have came with the lid, but I did keep the lids from my old set, and they fit the small one perfectly, the big one not quite so much, but I just get around that. And the last non-food item are their soaps. So my husband, he loves Irish Spring. It's the only kind of soap that he likes to use. So luckily I can get these at Costco. I believe these are like $7.99, and it is 20 bars in here, which is such a great price because I used to buy the 10 bar ones at Walmart for $4.99. So this is definitely a better deal. It lasts us forever because he's the only one that uses them. So I only have to buy these like once a year. Okay, now for the food items. So I must always get my strawberries there when they are in season. Like this big 2-pound package was $3.99. Sometimes they'll go down to $2.99, but I feel like $3.99 is, oh, and they smell so good, you guys. They smell so good. Anyway, so yeah, $3.99 for the big 2-pound package. I just feel like the quality of these are a lot better than some of the other ones that I can find. But like I said, sometimes these do go down $2.99, so I do keep an eye on the price on the strawberries. But the fruit there, you do have to be a little bit careful with the fruit. Sometimes the things like the apples and the oranges can be a little bit pricey. You just have to look at the per pound price. That's another thing you definitely want to look at on the labels when it comes to fruit, is looking at the per pound price of that, because sometimes the apples can be a little bit more expensive, but sometimes it's a fantastic deal when they're in season. And that's where I always buy my apples in the fall, like towards late summer and fall, is definitely at Costco. Same with my oranges. One thing that I absolutely love to buy every year when they have these at Costco are these tomatoes. They don't have them all year round, but looks like they just got them out again, and I love these just for snacking. It's the only place I can find these types of tomatoes with like the multi-type in here. So I absolutely love these. I pick these up every single time I see them, and I just eat them like, you know, like you eat like carrot sticks or something like that. Another produce item that I do not leave Costco without are their romaine hearts. These are like the little organic artesian romaine. This is $4.49. It is so cheap, and I don't know what they do to these, but they last so long. So I just take them out, wrap a paper towel around them, put them in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, and just store them in the refrigerator. They last for so long. I love these things. Such good quality, but you get so many in here for such a good price. So I never ever leave Costco without getting a package of these. Another thing that they have really good prices on are their snacks. So like this big bag, and I love these chips, you guys. These are the late July snacks. These are the sea salt multi-grain tortilla chips. So good, love these things. But this whole bag was only like $4.49. Such a good price when they have sales on there. Sometimes you can get their pita chips, you can get their like apple chips. I mean, they'll do like the Boom Chicka Pop. They have that on sale all the time. So and also their regular tortilla chips. Those are such a fantastic price. We buy those and use them for work functions sometimes, because you can buy that big huge bag for like $3.99 of the regular tortilla chips, the Kirkland brand, and they can feed so many people. So definitely look at their snacks there. This salsa is one of my favorite salsas ever, and this is the Jack's Cantina salsa, and I don't know where else you can maybe buy this, but I've only seen it at Costco. But this is amazing. It's so good. You guys have to try it. So if you have not picked this up, it's definitely worth it. Something that I don't have to show you, I should have picked some up today, I completely forgot, is the little guacamole cups. I really like I think it's the chunky guacamole from the Kirkland brand. It has little chunks of tomatoes in there. Love that. I meant to get some of that today. I forgot to put it on my list. Definitely, I'll try to put a picture right here of it, because definitely that is such a fantastic deal. And they're little cups, and each little cups are like 4 points, maybe 3, 4, 5 points, something like that. But I absolutely love them. Another item that's a really good deal is the rice cauliflower. This is the organic one. I know a lot of you can get the individual bags, where just individual steamed bags. Mine does not have that. It always just has the big, huge bag, which is fine. It's resealable, so it's not a big deal, and you can just scoop out however much you want. This bag has 3 pounds, and I believe it's $7.99 for this 3-pound bag. $7.99 or $8.99, but this is organic, and it lasts me for a long time because I'm the only one that uses this. Another thing that's a really good deal are their nut butters. So I really, really like their almond butter. It's so good. And this can range in price between $3.99 to $6.99. It was $6.99 this week, but I have seen it as low as $3.99. I just guess it just fluctuates throughout the year. I don't even like see it's like a sale price when I see it for $3.99. I don't know. It's just weird. Sometimes maybe somebody who works at Costco may know more about that than I do. But I get the almond butter quite often. I also get the regular peanut butter for the family. I get like I think it's Jif that they have there, and the big huge containers, and it comes in a 2-pack, and the 2-pack is like $7.99. And a lot of times though, I try to buy it when it's on sale for like $4.99 or $5.99, and you get those 2 big huge containers, and it lasts us like 3 or 4 months. So look at the peanut butters and the almond butters. You definitely get some really good deals there. Another thing that's a really good deal are their nuts. I do buy their almonds there, and also the pecans and the walnuts. And this one is a 3-pound package. I think all of them are kind of different depending on what they are. I believe with the pecans, you get a little bit less than 3 pounds in the package. And the walnuts, I think, is about the same. But it's a really good price. At least in my area, it's the best price for nuts. Nuts are insanely expensive around here. And so this, I think this bag of almonds, this is the raw almonds. I like to get just the raw unsalted. And I just like to use these for just snacking. But these, I want to say they're like $12.99, $13.99, but it's a huge package. And I do pick up some dairy products there. Occasionally, depending if like around the holidays, when I know that we're going to be cooking a lot of things, or if we have family coming over, I will pick up the big things of cheese. Like they have the 2-packs things of the shredded cheese. It's such a fantastic deal. I will have a picture of the kind that I get up here. Another thing that I get always, you guys know if you see this in my grocery hauls quite often, is the plain non-fat Greek yogurt from Kirkland. For me, this is the best tasting plain non-fat Greek yogurt. It is really good. It's not as tangy as some of them can be. And this is a good price. Another dairy product that I get every single time I go to Costco is their milk. My husband really likes their milk. And I don't know if you guys know this, but there is, maybe I'll get one of them out so you can see, but there's a little number on the front of the milk, and if you put that, there's a website that you can find out where your milk is from to see which farm it's from. You put that number in there and it tells you where it's from. Now our Costco milk comes from Dairy Gold, which if you go into the grocery store, Dairy Gold's a local to Oregon and Washington dairy. If you go into the grocery store to buy a gallon of Dairy Gold, it costs $5 and something. Milk is insanely expensive here. Even our local dairy that's here in my town, their milk is upwards to like $4 a gallon. It's like $3.99 in most places, $3.59. Sometimes I've seen it over $4. You get two milks, and I buy whole milk because that's what my husband drinks. So I buy 2 whole milks and it's only $4.49 for 2 gallons. So definitely a good price. Let me get that package out and you can see that little number I was telling you about. Okay, so this is how the milk comes. And there's a little number right down in here, so I can't really, I don't know which side it's on, but there's a number down in here, and that number indicates the farm that it comes from. So there is a website, I'll try to remember to put it here on the screen or down below, and I think it's literally like, where is my milk from? And you just type in that number and it tells you which dairy it came from, and that way you kind of know where your milk is coming from, because I guess that's important to some people, but we were just curious which milk this was from, and when we found out it was Dairy Gold, it's some of the best tasting milk, but it's just terribly expensive, so it's definitely a good deal to go to Costco to get this. And one thing I never ever leave Costco also without is one of their rotisserie chickens. These are like $4.99. They are a 3-pound chicken. These are super good. They're big. I always take the skin off and just have the breast, and then I use the rest of it to chop up for chicken salad or something. But definitely one of the best things that you can get there, and I love it that you can show up there at 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning and they already have a bunch of them out. So like in a lot of grocery stores you go to, the chickens aren't ready until after 11, but these are there ready to go and everybody loves them. Okay, I think that is everything. I think I managed to show you all of my favorite things I like to get at Costco. The only other thing is I do try to pick up bananas when I go there, and any other fruit. I do pick up some of their baked goods, their croissants. I can't keep those in my house though because I absolutely love those, but you can get like a huge package. I think it's like 18 count, 24 count, something like that, of croissants, and they're only like $3.99 for the package, and they are amazing. But again, I can't keep them in my house because I will eat way too many of them. Same about the muffins. You can get 2 packages of the muffins for a really low price. So there's a lot of things at Costco that I do pick up quite often, and I just wanted to share those with you. So be sure to check out all the other ladies that are part of this collab. They will be all linked down below in the description box. Let me know down in the comment section what your favorite things to pick up from Costco are, so I can look for them and try them out. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.